Alright, after we speak with the beer guy,
You mean Uncle Gerlach?
yeah, Mr. Gerlach,
Oh, Uncle Gerlach.
yeah, he gave us a good time. He spoke highly of us, and we had a good time speaking with him and just hanging out, so to speak. He told us to go away to the Pegasus, and he mentioned that we should talk with him, and they would give us a good deal on the things. And we did that. We spent some time at that place, had a good time, and then we had to do some performance art where we described the story of how we killed the Overlord, and that was fun. And then suddenly a robot comes in, one of Gerlach's robots, and indicated that he was in trouble. And then we headed off to where the action was taking place to save the day.
Old Keggy.
Okay.
Good old Keggy.
Keggy. Gerlach is in trouble.
That was a good voice.
Alright, so you guys basically saved Gerlach. You know, of course he had a couple casualties. A couple of his caravan guards were killed. And that's basically where we ended the session, was because we were running late. And basically you guys had just fallen the last of the bandits. Alright, so the last bandit falls. You know, the smoke starts to clear. You guys have, you know, basically 8 White Hawk bandits that are dead around. There's 2 of the caravan guards for Gerlach. They are dead also. 2 of his guards remain. He remains, and all 3 of you remain. Seems like there's been just a little bit of minor damage done to the actual caravan itself, because you guys know of this artifact. You know, Keggy was explaining this to you on the way to the canyon where Gerlach was basically jumped. He explains that this is a one-of-a-kind type of artifact, I guess you could say, that you know, basically possesses the same type of power, the same type of magic, the same type of science that the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn has, where you're able to have something actually cold to drink and whatnot. You know, the beers are actually setting in, you know, cooling refrigerators and whatnot. So the floor is yours. You guys have 8 dead bodies around, actually 10, including 2 of old Uncle Gerlach's security
Loot
guards.
the bodies.
I think that's always the first thing that
No, I think
someone
we
always,
need to say
always
something.
says. I love it.
I think we need to say something over their dead bodies. You have to say something nice.
And what's
So
that,
I don't
Lester?
know. I don't know what their religions are for each of the different guys. But I think we need to say something over the dead guys' bodies. Who's with me?
I love Lester's
Nobody's
voice.
with me. Yeah, let's help them.
I kick one of the bodies as I'm rifling through it, and I'll say something over it.
Folly
And I
walks up
piss
and
on him.
says,
I'm not
I will
dead
help
yet.
you eat them.
Bam!
What did you say, Folly?
And so Folly steps up and says, I will help you eat them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. So, you know what really sucks? That would be interesting. Kind of doing a whole little Saurian lizard man cannibalistic thing. But seeing that I know Folly always gets her words messed up, I'm sure she means something else.
Right.
So it's like that. It's like those games that Dave plays on
I'm
the
surprised
stream,
you
those,
didn't ask her. What did you mean by that? I'm
Well, hey, we've
surprised you
been
didn't
hanging out
ask
for
her.
a while. I know when she's bonkers. But you know those games, those role-playing games that you play, and then it's like, Lester will remember this. You know, popping up.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
screen.
Telltale Games, yeah, man.
Exactly. Lester's gonna remember this for later. That Folly would eat these guys. Yeah, so I guess we'll start rifling through them, and I'll pull the 2 bodies that were Gerlach's men, and we'll kind of be more respectful. At least I will. Lester will be more respectful, dragging his stuff off to the side so that will kind of separate them a little bit. Let Gerlach do the needful for him.
All right, so why don't
But
you
we'll rifle
guys?
through everybody else.
Sure, as you guys are, as you guys are starting to look through the corpses, Gerlach does thank you for, basically for saving his hide. And he's he kind of roughed up a little bit. Looks like he took a blaster glance off of the shoulder, so he's been wounded a little bit. A little bit of smoke coming from a couple of the generators on. You got Keggy. He's over there. Keggy's still got a couple sparks flying off of him as well. But Keggy seems to be working on things. So that's kind of what's going on in the background as you guys are basically, checking all of the corpses. Now I want everybody to give me I would say let's see, what do I want you guys to give me? Give me a perception check, and if you have I think it's perception, and then there's investigation you can do also.
Oh, I have searching. I don't know if that helps.
Searching, that's fine. Perception, searching, that is fine. You can add that in also. There are so many ability focuses in this game. It is crazy. There's like probably about 100 of them. Wow.
Did you
nice.
say Lester rolled 3 ones? You threw
no,
3 ones.
No, I
Folly
did.
did. She said she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 of you guys. Now, see, Lester, we got 1 person that didn't roll. Doesn't look like who didn't get a roll in there.
I didn't roll because my
Misty.
fantasy ground's acting up, so
Oh, okay.
I have to restart it.
Okay, no problem. Everything all
Not
right?
letting me click on anything.
I'll roll for her. Oh no! Oh no, a 1! Oh, according to this, you just shot yourself in the head. I'm sorry.
Bite me, worm.
Oh my goodness! All right, so you guys are rifling around the bodies now. Lester, holy crap, man! This is like finding an artifact. On one of the bandits, you find something that would actually, you could probably fetch a pretty decent penny back in the kiln. If you hadn't sold off your kiosk, you know what I mean. But you actually found. You found a driller, basically.
And I wanna roll my evaluation to kind of find out what a driller is and what a driller's worth. First, tell me what it is.
Yeah,
and then I'll tell you.
Basically, it's basically a driller or a lock break. And now the lock break is it's basically an intensively oscillating piece of stiff wire that strips the delicate inner workings of locking mechanisms. It gives the user a +3 bonus on a single dexterity lockpicking test to open a mechanical lock. Now, here's the kick. Every time you use this thing, it consumes 3 charges of a battery.
Ouch.
Yep. But you know that these are quite valuable. You could probably fetch somewhere around the 20 to 25 silver range for it, which is a pretty good take. So yeah.
So I'm gonna turn around and shake the lockpick in front of everybody and go, "Sweet! Look at this pup!
It's kind
It's
of
worth 25 silver. You're rich."
dangling it around, and all of the, you find there's blaster pistols and maces on each one of these. Guys have a mace. Now the blaster pistols, these things are so crude that they don't even take a battery pack. They basically have like this little cell of power, and they're really not even worth the time of day to even try to transfer power over. Yeah, basically. Now also Deckard, he's kind of searching around a little bit. He finds a flashlight. Now the flashlight's battery powered, Deckard. And it's basically a handheld illumination device, and it has a convex glass cover that's fitted over the small metal filament, which is attached to a terminal powered, where the battery is. Now, 1 charge of a battery will power this flashlight for 3 hours. So you'll get 3 hours of usage for one. And now, when you guys have this equipment, you can literally go to the items portion on the right-hand side, go to the items, and you can drag and drop this stuff.
All right.
There's
Could I have a
Cool.
recorder for 1 second?
the purple tab. You can go to the purple tab and drag that stuff over to your inventory. Yeah, what's up, Folly?
When Lester holds up the lock breaker, I comment, I say, "Ah, yes, a D19B lock breaker by Ace. Very handy."
I'll just rub my chin.
Impressive, Lester. And you look down at it, and it says T19, and you're like, wow, impressive.
Interesting. So, Folly, have you seen these in the past? Are you a good rock breaker person?
Oh, yes. I love eating those.
I tell you, I will trade this one for 10 silver right now. Are you interested?
I left them on ponies at home.
Oh, okay. Maybe later then.
But when we get down the road, I will find some more dog.
No problem. Soon as you get more money, I'll be more than happy to do a little trade with you.
Actually, you've stolen a couple of these off of Lester's kiosk in the past.
Right.
So why pay for this when I could have just stolen it for free 2 years ago?
It's horrible.
I may
That's
get it
horrible.
later, who knows?
You always try to keep the Saurian down. So I'm going to go ahead and you were saying about pulling the actual lockpick for bringing it into the game. I didn't see the purple thing of
On
where
the
these
items,
lockpicks are.
right-hand side.
Oh yes,
It's called lock
Purple.
break. Yep.
Yeah,
Purple
it's
tab on the
blue.
bottom.
That's
Purple
blue to
tab.
me.
Oh, okay. Is
Okay,
it okay?
got
Then
it.
it's blue. My bad. And it says lock break. You just take the lock break and drag it over to your sheet or the flashlight.
fantastic.
And there you go. And you can click on it and read what it does too, so you don't have to open
That's
up the book.
fantastic. I had already added it to mine, so I guess I have 2 now. No, I'm just joking. I'll delete mine.
Nice. All right, and the last thing it's found. Why don't you give me a roll, Misty, seeing that you're back into the game?
Oh, I
Give me-
did already. I did perception.
Okay, I see it. Wow, that's not very good. So,
No, it's not.
let's see. Actually, it's good enough to where you find the last item, which is sort of like a. It looks like it is in a like a tube, and it has sort of like an injection needle on the end of it, and it's basically a sort of like a healing stimulus that you can heal yourself with.
All right.
Now, when you heal yourself with this basically you're gonna have to jab it into yourself. It's sort of like a new twist that I'm gonna put on the healing potions. This is out of the core book, and I'll tell you how much it's gonna heal for. I didn't make a drag and drop for these, but I probably end up doing that sometime during the week. Alright, so a good dungeon master is always prepared. And, I know what I wanted to give everyone, but this last one I just failed to open up the other book. So here we go. Here it is right here. The potion. Alright, so basically it's going to heal you for... Wow, that's actually pretty nice. It's going to heal you 3d6 plus your con in health.
What's it called exactly?
It's just called a healing stimulant. We'll just call it a healing stimulator. And it's basically like a shot or an one-use item injection. Jab it in, and this concoction of healing herbs and juices is basically infused with science and magic. A character who takes this as an activate action, which is going to be a minor action, immediately you'll regain 3d6 plus your con and health. This
All
does
right.
not provide extra health, it merely just restores what's been lost, so it's not going to take you over your max.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm the healer, so why not?
There you go.
Now, will she have to roll to inject that into somebody else?
No, it'll just be you just jab it into their body, anywhere in the body,
should-
It's like
their
I
eye,
power,
wherever.
Just
You
a
could throw
tip,
it
though.
like a dart.
Don't worry, I'll power slam you. You know, and do some
Sure,
backflips or
if you want to
something.
do something like that, if you want to throw it, sure, of course you're going to have to do some type of like
That's right.
accuracy. I know.
I was just
I think
messing
that
with
would be
Lester.
so awesome and creative. I would love to actually see you do that. That would be cool.
She would roll a 1 and it would go into my eye or something, and I'd be healed but blind.
Your eye would be so big, dude. All right, so you guys have kind of forged a couple things. You know, like I said, the bandits' armor, their pistols, junk, basically.
Well, I'm just gonna weed out the junk from the stuff that's worth a little bit of something, and I don't want to be lugging around 6 tons worth of equipment either. So
Yeah, it doesn't even have any value. You couldn't even sell that on your kiosk.
Absolutely. Well, my kiosk was rolled, so I don't have a kiosk
Now
anymore.
you could salvage a couple of these maces if you'd like. You know, the maces that they were wielding. You could.
But are they any of them powered though?
No, they're not. No, none of them are
It's
powered.
not
No.
worth it. Not worth it to me. The weight. I'm kind of wussy, so the weight to walk ratio just isn't good enough for me. If they were like made out of balsa wood and then powered so they could slam you like they were made out of lead, then that's a different story. But if I have to lug this crap around, Lester's just gonna let it go.
It's I think
Lester's going,
the.
This is just total shit. But we did find a lock break. That was pretty cool.
Those lock breaks are sweet, sweet.
All right, so you found 3 items. 3 items, and also everybody can put about I'd say everybody can put 10 silver on your sheet. Also, there was enough silver to give everyone 10 silver apiece. So you know, Gerlach is, you know, he is basically, he's rejoicing, you know, and you know he's basically telling you guys, hey, it's good to see you guys again. I didn't think that I was gonna see you guys, not for within the last couple weeks, but hey, I guess you took my advice and sought out old Winifred at the Pegasus Inn. How convenient. Boy, am I the lucky guy today. You know, so he and his guards and Keggy, they start to basically clear the roadblock, and Keggy's kind of jerry-rigged everything to get all of the, you know, all of the broken, you know, barrels that were off, you know, sealed back up, back on. And you guys, he wants you to come back to the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn. He says there's much to rejoice about. And he goes, and plus, my friends, I'm going to let you tap the old chaotic neutral tonight. I will let you have that honor.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna let us tap it.
He's going to let
I
you guys
get it,
tap
tap
it.
some.
The
We
old,
will be honored, sir.
well, the old chaotic neutral. All right, so you guys, I guess you guys go with old Uncle Gerlach back to the Pegasus. You know, as he pulls up at the Pegasus Inn, and let me show you guys where, you know, to open up the map again. I do want to show you guys.
What about Keggy? Does Gerlach repair Keggy?
Keggy's actually kind of repairing himself.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, he's
That's
he's
my kind of
kinda
computer program.
kind of repairing himself.
Yes.
God, the volume just took a shit.
What happened? Oh, there you go. What's up, Deckard?
It's working. Although my volume just took a huge dump. But
Yeah, when your volume does that, you join Roll20 first, break from TeamSpeak, and join TeamSpeak last.
Let's store.
okay, let me do that.
So just close from TeamSpeak and then you're good.
Oh,
Thanks for
my
your patience.
goodness.
Yeah, we've been waiting for we haven't been doing crap. Are we
All right,
ready
I'm gonna,
yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little map. See this little small little map? You guys are on the right hand side. You guys are at the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn, and you can kind of zoom in. It's to the right of Nestora, right? You see where Brewcore is. Brewcore is basically Gerlach's manor. This is where he brews everything. and you know, you guys are down the road on the Pegasus Road, a little ways, a couple hours, takes about a day or so, and you guys are at the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn. So as you guys are pulling back into the massive parking lot, you guys are, you see that there are overhead small little speeders flying around everywhere, and there's horses tied up to the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn, just like like I showed you guys at the beginning. Let's take a look at that also. Kind of give you guys a little refresher of what the Pegasus Roadhouse Inn looks like.
I got money now.
Yeah, you do. Alright, so there's the Roadhouse Inn. You have the speeders going overhead. And this is not it's not a big town, this is on the outskirts of Nestora. So, there's quite a bit of traffic here. But you guys know the Pegasus, man, this old enchanted building from before the Chaos Wars, has that magic and has gone from owner to owner, and just, the upgrades just keep happening to this place. Very busy. So you guys are pulling back in to the Roadhouse. Man, the crowd is rejoicing. They see the his caravan, and it's kind of limping in a little bit. It's not at a full capacity. There's still a few damaged spots in it. Keggy's going to stay out and basically, I will continue to repair. He basically tells Gerlach that, and Gerlach just kind of chuckles and always says, take a breather, Keggy, and come on side and get your bits oiled. and Keggy says there's much work to be done to get the caravan back on the road, safely to the Baruchor. So as you guys get back in, Winifred, Tane, they're still going. They were fixing to wrap up. Everything was fixing to be wrapped up, but Gerlach, refuses his spirits to be dampened by what had happened earlier, and he calls out to Winifred and Tane that let's keep this place open until the wee hours of the morning, until the sun comes up, and put the tab on me. So of course the crowd is just now going crazy, and Winifred, she looks a little nervous, and she says, well, I just don't have the provisions, and he tells his guards, and throws a couple gold pieces at a couple of the other non-drunk patrons there, and tells them to help get more food. Go to the marketplace, get whatever you need, come back,
go kill some animals.
Yeah, and let's party until the sun comes up.
Now Lester's remembering where there's a whole bunch of meat. No, I'm just joking.
So a couple of kegs of this old chaotic neutral is now pulled into the Roadhouse Inn, and like he had promised back in the cavern, in the canyon, you guys are able to spike
Lester
it.
is first in line, and I'm holding that mug, and I'm just strumming it. I'm just thumping it. It's an empty mug. I'm just waiting for that puppy to get tapped. Excuse me, I'm first in line here. The line forms behind me, everybody, for the chaotic neutral.
I scoot right
right
under
him.
Lester.
Hey, you
I go right between his legs, stand right in front of
There's
him,
a line here,
waving the cop.
There's a line here. Please get behind me. No cuts. No cuts.
I growl
Back
at
only.
Lester.
Say what you call me.
Oh, I'm just
Nice
I'm
snort.
just in third. I'm third in line. That's fine. I still a lot of beer left. I'm good with that. That's fine. You guys go ahead. You need it more than I do.
So old Gerlach, man, he gets his spiking tool out, rams the tool in there. A little bit of the beer is kind of from the pressure of the keg, kind of squirts out. He takes the tool out, kind of removes it real quick, and then spikes the tap in. Oh man! Now the old chaotic neutral is flowing. everybody has everybody's getting their ale. The first keg is tapped, then the second keg is tapped, and that's all he has. And the second keg isn't quite tapped yet, but as everybody gets around, so now by this time, if you thought it was busy before Uncle Gerlach got here, this place is nothing but asses to elbows now. I mean, it is basically standing room only. Everybody's holding up their mugs. Winifred, she's basically telling people to bring their own mugs now. So people are coming from their homes, coming from all the around businesses from around the place. They heard that old Gerlach was attacked. Everybody's in there drinking the old chaotic neutral. So what do you guys want to talk about? And Gerlach invites you over to his table. Nothing but the best spread on Gerlach's table.
What kind of snacks do we have on that table?
Anything that you can imagine. What do you see on the table, Lester? You tell me what's on the table.
Holy crap! I think that's cherry cheesecake. I don't know if there's cherry cheesecake in the future.
Absolutely.
If there's not, though, I don't want to live, Dave.
There is cherry cheesecake, yeah. Oh yeah, but the cherries are like the size of like golf balls, though. They're not. Oh. They're small. These are like huge sci-fi cherries, man. These are sci-fi cherries.
Sci-fi cherries.
So keep in mind that it's all standing room only. So
not where you're at, though. You guys have a nice area in the back on the side.
I was thinking from the bar to the food, I would just put the cup next to me and I'd squeeze myself in, because I got this territory thing. I don't want people to violate my territory, and I'll just shuffle really slow. I'm coming, Gerlach. Don't eat all that cherry cheesecake. I just start shuffling over there till I get there. And I'm just gonna grab like
Jesus.
I'm just gonna grab like maybe I'll just take a cleaver, and then I'll take like maybe 40% of the pie, the shape, and slide it on. Yep. We could take a lot of cleaver. This is good. This is good cleaver for me. So I'll take that, and then I'll kind of go off and sit next to him, and then just slowly eat it, like it's an experience that I want.
This is the best. You haven't had any since your mother made this for you when you were a child.
Oh my God!
When you were just a young Saurian. Yeah.
I remember just hatching, and all we did was just that whenever we did something good, Dave, she would treat us with cherry cheesecake. It was incredible. Really, really hard to get where we were, by the way. But if we did something good, I'd come home with great grades, boom, cherry cheesecake.
Nice.
I was the water boy at the football team. Boom, cherry cheesecake when we won. When I DJ'd the prom, boom, cherry cheesecake.
After the football game.
Exactly. So I kind of just missed on most people's high points in life. I fell a little short, but whatever. It was always there to cheer me up. So you're right. It reminds me of home.
Nice. Deckard, Gideon, what are you guys doing? You guys are around the table with Gerlach.
I have not left side of that keg.
Oh yeah, man. He brought the second keg back here. Into the little room that's off to the side. Yeah, everybody, you guys are going to finish off that. It's probably got about a quarter of a keg left, and he tells you that he has more of this back at the, not much, but he does have more back at his estate. Back at the brew
Sounds like
port.
an invitation.
Well, I'd like to thank Gerlach for the chaotic neutral. And I'd also like to offer my services to help Keggy Robot.
Oh.
Is there anything we could do to help him? Because he actually saved your life tonight. And I think
Keggy is one of the only people that I could really honestly trust, for business matters and whatnot. Keggy's been with me for ever since I started the Brew Corps. I love Keggy. I don't know what I'm gonna do when he finally runs out of energy. I just don't know. I don't even want to think about it. Let's have another toast. Chaotic neutral. Everybody.
Go chaotic neutral. Sweet.
By this time, Glitter is 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, why don't you give me a stamina drinking check, Glitter? Let's see how you're holding up there. Stamina drinking.
You just drunk yourself to death.
It